Okay, so it's break time, so I'm gonna give you a quick update. My battery on the other phone died. Basically, we've set all these post brackets. They're gonna carry the post, take the load from the roof all the way down. Now, technically, most of this overhang will self-carry under 8 foot with rafters, or trusses, I should say. But we have 6x6s coming around all the way, and the weight will transfer all the way down to the foundation that's behind the stone to a footing. Basically, we've measured off the house. The house we know is square. So we've measured off, set our posts at our locations. And like we've got there, we've got a header already up. So I'll keep updating as we go until the other phone picks up enough charge to video. Okay, well, little update. We've got the headers almost finished on the front on that side. And as you can see, we've got the hip set framed up over here. It's a good steer, close up. So we got a hip set on this side. So we're trying to get this to where we can get this front sheeting on this afternoon, or start putting it on. That way tomorrow we can close it up completely. You can see we got a hip coming down here. There's a hip around back, and a hip over there. Well, we basically got all this squared up this morning. It's a little bit of a process. I had it on the record, and the freaking battery died. Okay, so on this, my header, this is a header, that's a header. My total overall is 129.5. Simply divide that in half. This is my run. All right, so you take, and I have a construction calculator. It's very, very, very easy to punch in these numbers. So you basically type this in, 64 3/4 run at an 8-inch pitch. And you have 43 13/16. I think that's what that was for a rise. And then my diagonal was 77 13/16. And you can get that all by punching in the calculator in. Punch that in as the run, 8-inch pitch, and then it'll show you a rise at 8-inch pitch for that. And then then you can hit the diagonal, and that's basically going to get you from, well, either spot, top or bottom, to there, because my trusses are gonna slide right inside that, and then we're gonna hanger them to the header, because I gotta carry my roof over the top and connect with the rest of the roof. And you'll see that as we frame that up. But I wanted to break this down. And then this is a basic 8 pitch. Again, this tool right here, that tool is gonna do all of it. So we'll use the 812 right there, pivot point, and I'll try and break that down, but this tool here is going to make all the roof framing easier. So all right, the first one, see, look, very basic, 812 right above, there we go, 812. So that's how we use that, and that's our top. And then we got a measurement, shaky, 77 13/16. And we bevel that, and that's our first rafter. Okay, so looking to make a bunch of these rafters. So I've got a pattern now. All I did was merely screwed 2 blocks to this thing, made an edge on both ends. Just slide on real quick. There. Trace that out. Got him. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how we do this. In the video, I'll show you exactly what we're doing. But it's gonna be that dormer up on the roof. Gotta get my directions right. Up there on the roof. It's easier to frame that on the ground for me. I lay it out on the ground. I know the pitch. It's an 812 up there. I know the window size. I know the heights. So basically I lay that all out on the ground, on the subfloor, get it squared, and I can get my exact stud length in each spot and pre-cut everything, pre-build everything, and then lift it up into place. It's just easier, saves trips up and down the ladder. I'm gonna get it all laid out and I'll bring you back and show you how I get all that cut. All right. So you can see what I'm talking about here. So if you can visualize this, let me turn it this way. That is the side of the dormer. This stud obviously needs to be set up right. And that is zoomed in good. And then this wall here represents the front of it, and there'll be a window. So you're kind of looking at it the side, but I've got a blue line there. That represents the roof line that this is going to set on, and basic math does this. So it's an 8/12 pitch, so that's 9 foot of run with 6 foot of rise, and you type those numbers in and it get me the length of my board. Now here I didn't figure each one individually, I just measured, laid out 16-inch center, and I measured, put my board to the line and got it. So this is the basic, this is one side of the dormer. And then there's my pieces for the other side. We'll throw it together and you'll see what I'm saying. Okay, so you can see what I'm talking about. Obviously that wall is racked, laying down, but that, instead of making multiple trips with pieces, now I just make one trip up the roof, nail it down with that one. Now, got to lay out another one, then we'll make that one. Okay. Ta-da, ta-da, all done. So the 3 walls are ready to go, all right? All this stuff is pretty critical with this little tool right here. All right, that's a Freeman, or that's a speed square. There's all sorts of numbers. And if you can learn to use all this stuff, it's gonna make all those kind of cuts and all those kind of cuts much easier and accurate. I mean, you can see we're much tighter than just guessing, even here on these. So this little tool here is a lifesaver for a lot of stuff when you get onto the roofs, that sort of thing. I'll catch you here in a little bit. Okay, so it turned out to be a pretty good day. That's what I was building. Sorry I'm getting back to you now. Gosh dang, it's been a busy day. Another trying to show you as much as I can. That's what we built down on the ground. Built the front and back walls. I built the trusses downstairs too. I just didn't have time to show you that one. We'll catch it on the next one. But there's a window, 6 foot wide window in that. Windows just still take a little bit of time. I think they're another week or 2 out, which is no big deal. There's 2 windows in that one as well. A triple down here, triple over there, and a double over there. So don't let all the flat wall fool you. There's gonna be a bunch of windows in this. They're framed in, just not cut out. So that's it. All right, Mike here again. It's Monday, March 4th. So, like I mentioned, I think last week when we were wrapping up, the homeowner was wanting to add, we're doing a back porch. So as you can see, we started. They got quite a bit of rain coming in tonight, so I didn't really stop right off at the bat in the beginning to get an intro. I'd like to get this closed up and done. Quick update. These are 2 baits, 16 foot. You can see we got 4 cut. Basically, as we take them off the stack, we crown them, take them over to the sawhorses, and I got a jig that we lay it out. I'll video that. Okay. Pattern, newborn. Slate on there, one-handed. Right here. And these line up. Maximize lumber. We went all the way to the end. Trace. Trace. That's it. We cut them. See, try not to overcut both ways. That's where that comes in handy. Okay, little update. There it is. We've got the porch part framed. We're gonna brought some sheeting now, 5/8 OSB. We always use 5/8 on the roof. Works better than half. There it is. Okay, so a quick way how we do roof sheeting. Measure up from that fascia board down there, up there. Get some marker put on this end. Down on that end. Snap a chalk line. We'll start there with our layout. Work our way to there. Then we just keep staying on that chalk line. Last 2 sheets. Oh yeah. Please like and subscribe to the video, to the channel. If you got any comments, please leave them. We'd kind of like to know what is the best content that you guys would be after. I feel like a lot of this is interesting. A lot of people want to know how to do a lot of this kind of stuff for projects around their house even. So yeah, leave that, drop that down below. Thanks.